ndị Igbo ndị ọma ya mere na anụ ihe m na-ekwu mee ka mmara because amaghị m gba this Bluetooth ọ na-egosi, you know. If you are hearing me, please let me know. I don't know whether this Bluetooth is picking up the voice, you know. So if you are hearing me, just type yes that you are hearing me so that I'll be able to continue, you know, because I doesn't even know if this Bluetooth is picking up this conversation that I'm just talking now. So if you're hearing me, if you can be able to hear me, just write something. Yes, write on. I can hear you. So my issue today is all about the governor of Enugu State. You know, my people, I greet all of you. The governor of Enugu State just threw another bomb into igboland. I don't know many of you have reading such a thing. Go, thank you, my brother. Actually, there are issues that Igbos need to leave for that issue to lay low. You know, there are things that are too sensitive. Bonjour, mon frère. Bonjour, je te salue. Je voulais parler un peu quelque chose qui se passe au Nigeria, Biafra. So let me go back. I'll help Biafra, my people. So, men looking at the eastern region, I don't know many if you guys are hearing me. If you are hearing me, let me know. If you are hearing me, let me know, please, because I don't know whether the voice is clear. Because the first video, the voice wasn't clear at all. So what am I not saying? The Eastern region has a very big problem and issues going around them that they need to treat and discuss. I mean the governors of Eastern region, you know. But they keep on ignoring all those things only to patronize or to let the Hausa oligarchs that push them into power to like them, to love them. But one thing you have to understand, as far as you are Nyamiri, as far as you are an Igbo man, they will never love you. They can only need you to achieve their aim that they have, that they know they cannot be able to secure their particular position in Eastern region. That's why they pick up their own people to continue in securing those positions for them. You know, there are a lot of issues. These governors doesn't even know their right as governors of a state. Doesn't know the reason why you and I voted them in to become the governor of that state. That's why they are not doing anything for you. Rather, they try to, there is a game they call in world of politics. They try to push your face or your brain out of what they are doing, so that you will remain focused on something that is irrelevant for them to continue in siphoning and manipulating. As you can remember, the governor that was ruling Anambra State and Enugu State before this Ugwuanyim enters back to that position was for the people, and he was doing a lot of things for his own state. But this governor now that just came in keep on complaining to his people. There is no money. There is nothing. That is the same game that all the Eastern region governors are keep on telling their people. There is no money, there is nothing. But all the whole allocation that is being divided inside Nigeria, every state receives their own. Nobody gives them half. Every state receives their own. So if Ugwuanyim will be telling Enugu State people that there is no money yet, that money is being pushed into private account. Now, what did Ugwuanyim just said? I just read something about Osu. Every Igbo man knows what is Osu. You know? And I don't think that the issue or the problem that Igbos are facing today in Igbo land is Osu. That the governor will leave the issues that is bordering the eastern region, even the Enugu state youths in particular. The capital, former capital of Igboland is Enugu state. The only issue that he will raise to treat in Igboland is to use shovel and digger to dig off the issues of Osu, that he's eradicating Osu out of Enugu state. My answer to that question is, my answer to that statement is this: Mr. Ugwuanyim, if you want to eradicate Osu, it then means you got to eradicate all the history, or go and dig out the graves of your forefathers and burn them to ashes and throw their ashes into ocean. You know, because somebody who is fighting for a land, you know, should remember that that land was there before you were born. That land is there before your great-grandfathers were born. You cannot stand up to tell us that you are going to eradicate Osu in Igbo land, something that had been in existence before your family come in existence. Osu also is in Bible. Yorubas has Osu. Bini has Osu. Any part of Nigeria, even though African nations has Osu, it means to remain there. In Israel, there is Osu. In every part of the world, there is outcast. That's why Oyibo call it outcast, to tell you it exists in any part of the world. So you coming out looking a whole Enugu state as a nation, as a capital of Igbo land, the only problem you think that is troubling the Igbos there now is issue of Osu. This man must be stupid. You must be out of your brain. Because any king, any governor, any government from eastern region that want to eradicate Osu, there is the best way to follow it. You don't need to tell anybody. You have to tell my people, I am going to live by example. Look at me. I want this Osu to be eradicated because I doesn't love it. It's satanic, it's evil, it's that, it's this and that. How do you do that? You go and get married to Osu. You get married to Osu and let your people to understand that because you want this thing to be abolished from Igbo land, that you are entering into Osu family to get married so that we'll be able to do away with it. Not getting married to son of the soil and now telling those people that you think that they are foolish and stupid to go and eradicate your rubbish. I think Enugu State deserves more than now, not Osu issue. Are we divided in Igbo land? Is anybody fighting each other because of Osu or not Osu? That issue is dying gradually. It's being buried. You know, we are living in abroad. We know that there are a lot of people who are Osu, Ume, within us. As far as nobody is carrying badge or some symbol to show that he's this or that, I don't think that we should be waking a sleeping lion and a sleeping dog. Youths that are graduating in Enugu State every day doesn't have job. Does it mean that Mr. Ugwuanyim doesn't know how to create job in Enugu State? Nigeria is not producing anything. Individuals are having, let me say, their own private production of agriculture. I mean, there are Enugu State, the governor can create job for those graduates. Give them work, create something for them. If you doesn't know how to do it, invite us to tell you how to invest that billion you are hiding in your bedroom that will later, Nigeria that is giving you that money will later dig it out tomorrow to jail you after your service in that office. Why are we still colonizing our people, playing with their brain, pushing them away from the reality on the ground? That is evil empire. These governors are evil empire. You doesn't even have a history of yourself as a governor. As a governor, you doesn't even employ a graduate who studied history to follow you around and write your biography and write how you rule your state, so that tomorrow there will be your history in library, so that children will grow up tomorrow to read about Ugwuanyim, the former governor of Enugu State. Look at how he ruled his people. Look at what he did and everything. Because you guys are evil empire, what do? You only try to divert the knowledge, the brain of your people from the reality on the ground to the issue of Osu. While you get married to a normal human being, all of us are human beings. All of us are normal. But in the other spiritual side of it, I am a full native Igbo man. That thing that our great-grandfather says, sorry answer, I must sorely answer. I must avoid it. So if you want to go contrary to tell us that we should not be avoiding it, good and fine. Get married to one. In Igbo culture, it's allowed for a man, even a man like you, Governor, to get up to 12 wives. Is it not true? It's normal. At least I know one jubi, one you got married, at least what they to show them that they may not know family. You know? And this Osu issue that we are talking, the little one we learn about Osu, there are two types of Osu, my people. There are one they call Osu Ajala. And there is one they call Osu, which is normal Osu as a slave, you know, that worked under rich families before. You know, they submitted themselves to the rich family to be able to protect them. You know, but the ones that Igbos are normally avoiding is Osu Ajala. Those who, during the time of this slave trade of a thing, they submitted themselves to the gods of the land. Whatever they have, nobody touches it. People doesn't near it. Do you know what? Do you know why our area is bombarding and destroying himself? Our area is now unbearable area because we fail to respect the culture of the land, to promote our culture. There is one boy in this Facebook. They call him Udumiri. He waked my memory in saying something. What did he say? He said, why don't we write our own holy book? Holy book, he called it. And I now dig into his videos and start understanding what this guy is pointing to, where he's going to. In every Igbo land, there is Omenala. And before, as I can remember, there is one program they normally does in IBC radio. They call it Ojemba. Ojemba normally travel to different Igbo villages, and he will ask the king that he want to live in that area. Before you will know it, he will go contrary to the constitution and the rule of the land, and he will commit atrocity. Maybe that area says they don't eat snake. They respect snake, and the snake respects them. They don't kill snake. Snake doesn't bite them. They even sleep with snake, and snake wouldn't even attack them. Ojemba will go to that area, and he will see snake, and he will kill snake and use it and boil yam pepper soup, you know, and he will invite his friends to come and eat with him, and they will ask him, Ojemba, which meat is this? Ojemba will say, sweet meat now, the snake, and they will run away. At the end of the day, they will now carry Ojemba Merolala. Ojemba have committed a crime, and Ojemba will now do some sacrifice to appease the gods, you know. That is one way of promoting culture. And this guy is telling us, this Udumiri is trying to make us understand or to come back to our memories. Do you know why we are moving astray? We keep on blaming the white people, that the white people stole out the history of our forefathers and render us useless. No and yes, they did it. But we today that are living, meeting the old men dying off, how many of us are using even this smartphone to meet the elderly ones? Ask them, please, elderman, or the elderly man, what is the law of this land when you are still small? What do you people does avoid? There are things he doesn't eat. There are things that when somebody does it, it is an abomination in that land. He will tell you, and you will be able to record it. And when you record those things, you will still ask him, please, elderly man, if somebody goes contrary to this abomination laws, is there a solution to appease the gods so that there will be calm in the village or in that area? The elderly man will say, yes. If you kill a snake, maybe the land will tell you, you got to bury that snake as they bury a human being. Or you got to get married to that snake, or one thing or the other. And you will ask him, how does they do it? How do they do it? If this old man will be explaining this best way to appease the gods, and how the spiritual leaders will come out to invoke the guidance of the community, to come out and plead for them to forgive you, that you doesn't know that these things are crime, and they will appease the gods so that peace will be able to reign. You understand? If we will be able to start documenting this thing, because our generation is the young generation, we are not well educated on those issues, then we will be able to put it down in writing, and white people will be able to read the culture of our land, the abomination of land, and they should not go contrary to it. Like when a white woman or a white man came to your village, there are shrines where maybe in my area there are shrines that women are not allowed to enter. Somebody, strange white woman may come to that place, or a white man, and they will enter into that shrine and start taking pictures. Why? Because they know nothing about the law of their land. But I know that the white people, before they travel to any particular area, they will try to research if there are books to be able to read the history and the culture of that land. And if there is something about the sacrilege of that area that they should not commit, they will be able to respect you. But telling them that they should not do this, and they could not be able to read it, and you as an educated professor couldn't even be able to document the history of your forefathers, are you not lost? Are the new generation not lost the way we are lost because our forefathers didn't even document their own? We keep on allowing the history to repeat themselves. You know, it is our duty to be able to document those things. It costs you nothing. It costs you only your smartphone. They will tell you, this man is an evil man, don't go there. This man is a witch man, don't go there. But all of you are still alive. He have not even cut you people and eat you. If you are still alive, there is a reason why somebody wants to paint him black. Go closer to him, which I did when I was young. I asked the question. There is one man in my community, my own kindred. They call him Mokodu Duago. This Mokodu Duago, they said that when he was young, he's late now. When he's still alive and young, they do kidnap people, and he do steal people's chicken, you know, and goat, you know. And when they took him to the shrine to go and swear so that he will die, he doesn't die. And the villagers are telling rumors that he has juju that was protecting him, that makes him not to die. But the villagers doesn't know that they have a little weak point that this man was smart enough to figure out. What is their weak point? They will took this man to that Iyeke. They call him Iyeke. And they will send him into Iyeke. Go and swear that you are not the one that steal this goat. I asked this man, I said, how do you survive it? Let me not ask him again because he's already late. He laughed at me. He said, are you not afraid? They say that I'm an evil man. People are running away from me. And you, small boy, you are coming to me and asking a very powerful question. He said, I'm going to explain this thing to you. You know, this man will go to that shrine. He said that he will have if he's hungry of chicken, any chicken he see along, he will kill that chicken and eat it. And the villagers know that he's the one eating it. You know, and if he see goat and he's lacking money, he will steal that goat and go to the market and sell it. So along the line, they will take him to that shrine and they will push him to go and swear to that shrine. This man said that he will enter into that shrine because he knows that the shrine is too powerful, that he cannot do any juju to be able to do away with that shrine. He will now go in and tell the shrine the truth. He will tell the Abra, I am the one stealing these things. I'm the one stealing that chicken. I'm the one that eat it because I'm hungry. That goat, I need money. I steal it and sell it. Now these people want to kill me. He can about them. Eh? See, he will tell the gods the truth. And the villagers will be waiting for him to die. How can somebody who says the truth die? It will not. That is the simple tricks that he figured out, you know. And this man gave me this story, and I'm giving it to you now. They will be telling you, it's a lie. They figure out the weak points where they will be able to maneuver their people and still keep themselves alive. So, what am I not saying? The governor of Enugu State talking about as his policy in Osu. Osu is not the issue and the problem of igboland today. The youths are not working. The governors are not doing their duty as the governor of the state. You are the governor. You are governing the state. You have taken an oath to provide job for these young youths. You know, you have taken an oath to promote the future of these young people. How do you do that? Okay, Nigeria is getting to 200 million. Obasanjo has Otta farm. He's producing chicken. Iguanim, Enugu State have empty lands. You can take the government land, open it, buy machines incubators, employ boys, employ gears, employ old people. Let them working in that farm. Let them start producing chicken, so that people may be able to see food, little cheaper meat to eat, and be a little bit independent of an Hausa nama. When you start producing chicken, people will be working in that area. You are creating jobs. You may do it as a duty. Every local government of your area, you open that chicken farm. Are you not creating job? Are you not starting? And the shit of those chicken will be sent to farmers in the village. They will use it as fertilizer, as Hausa is using the whole fertilizer in igboland. Do you need somebody to use us to break your brain to know how to create a simple job? Tomorrow you will ask them to vote you back. Are we stupid? We keep on pointing hand and Hausa. Can't we do things on our own? Are we deaf and dumb? You are packing money and you don't know how to invest it. Tomorrow you will die. One day I will do a video in a place, skyscraper, being built by former president of Congo. Today is German property. The man is died. Is dead and gone. That property still belongs to the German government. Anything you are buying abroad, you are a foolish idiot. Because you are taking the money you will use to create jobs in your community. Look, if EFCC is coming after you tomorrow, governor, claiming that you have stolen the money of your state, and you tell your people, yes, I steal money, but those money that I stole, I use it to build these chicken factories all over. I did not take that money out of this country, so that you people will have job to do, so that people will be able to be independent of nama, that bringing this herdsmen into our area. Even chicken meat is more healthier than cow meat. Red meat is deadly. Red meat kills. Red meat make you big belly. Red meat build this hunchback at your neck, and at the end of the day it will start busting and you cannot be able to heal it. Red meat cause hypertension. But chicken meat is called white meat. It's not harmful to your body. Start building chicken farms. Before in igboland we have what we call Ehi-Igbo. Do we still have Ehi-Igbo today? Ehi-Igbo is gone. That Ehi-Igbo our people was producing before is what the Germans are producing today. It's not aggressive. It doesn't attack. But why can't we bring those things back so that, oh, Chineke kuleni hojo? Must we tell these people? And you will keep on talking. They doesn't even adopt to it. Universities, agriculture university, that there is not even agriculture university in igboland. How can people know how to do agric? You can produce chicken, you can produce torotoro, you can produce orgazi, you can produce as many as meat. Do you know that one machine that you import from German will produce in 22 days or 20-something days that egg took to break? Do you know how many one machine produce? one machine produce up to 60,000 eggs. 60,000. So if you take 60,000, how many farmland this man will create? How many jobs will be created? Now you leave the thing you will do for your people is now abolishing Osu in Enugu State. Please, my people, excuse me. So what am I saying? Let us try to develop our area. Let us try to write our own history. Those that are moving around that have nothing to do, you can be able to sell yourself. When you start writing the history of your community, writing the history of how things, if somebody goes contrary to the law of the land, how they can be able to appease the gods, so that when these old people die off, we have every solution in our books, in our papers. When somebody go contrary, we will go there and look the solution, and we will be able to do it, and there will be peace in the land. These old men are dying off. Before they vanish, let us tap a little bit wisdom from them. And you will be able to sell these books on your own. You write it. You are looking for something to do to be able to generate money. Writing the history of your area will be, and you know the power in history. Let me tell you something. The thing that makes you to respect white people, that they are more intelligent than you as a black man, is because of history. Because history made you to understand that the white men are the wisest people on planet. Is it not so? Is it not somebody that writes that history? And when you start writing the history of your community and place your family in forefront of that community, that is your family that has the thinking faculty of this community. Today, it will not work, because every lie that keeps on repeating himself, after some months, that lie will turn back to become true. That is what Oyibo did to us. You keep on reading. Every day you read that they are more intelligent than you. And if you come across them, you will see them that they are more superior. While it's not true. Let me tell you small thing before I will be able to close this video. Do you know the world, this planet Earth as we are living, it does, with time, it will start regenerating itself and resetting everything back to normal as it was before. I know that it will take you long to be able to figure out what I'm saying. Do you know that before, the leaders of this planet are brown people like me and you? We are not black, we are brown. People of color, you know, brown people like me and you. We are the ones dominated this planet. The minorities are the white people. But when they came to us, we do welcome them with open arms. Due to they have evil mind and evil thinking right from day one, they use it against our people and assassinate a lot of blacks so that they will be able to dominate. Like what they are doing in Australia before, what they did, the British did it in Australia. They did it in Brazil. Brazil was completely black. Black, brown people like me and you. They call it whitening. You know, they were paying their people to go to holidays in those areas, and they paid their people to get pregnant to people of color. And the more their people are getting pregnant and delivering this other white color of our people, as the population keep on growing, they now started killing the indigenous people of that area. That is whitening, you know, so that they will be able to dominate the planet. But when you look at how things is happening today, the earth have started resetting things back to normal. The population of black people are now growing rapidly in numbers, and the population of the white people are now decreasing in number. So what are they doing? The white people now start opening doors for immigration to come in, you know, so that the immigration will be able to push up their population. But ask yourself, which immigration are they allowing in? Not the brown people, because they don't want you to, they don't want the nature to use you to gain everything back. They're now allowing the Arabs Because before, most of the Arab nations are black like Sudanese. You know, the whole Arab nation that you are seeing today are like Sudanese. And when the Oyibo start conquering the African people, they bring this same system of whitening in that area. You know, even the Sudanese and the Egyptians are even one. The king of Egypt are blacks, you know. So as the Oyibo, that's why every statue in Egypt today doesn't have nose. Do you know why it doesn't have nose? Because when they see the nose, if you see the nose, you will be able to know that the nose of those statues are our nose. So they kick and destroy every nose, so that you will not be able to know that you are the real people. You know, they destroyed the whole nose. Every statue in Egypt has no nose. Even the one they dig out yesterday doesn't even have nose. You know, where is the nose? Nobody could find the nose. They find the body, but they couldn't find the nose. So, but now they don't want the blacks to dominate Western world. They're allowing the Arabs to come in so that that white will remain. But the nature is still taking place. Those people will still come in after getting 3 children. They will say they don't want any longer. That means they are still facing the same limited production, and blacks keeps on expanding. My people, let me promise you today, mark this history, that the blacks will come back to dominate the planet as it is before they change everything. German remain 80 million, I think 80 million for how many years? The real numbers of the real Germans are lesser than 80 million. It's the foreigners that make up that. So let us write our history, let us promote ourselves, let us be proud of yourself, because this planet belongs to you. And when they call you black, don't be annoyed again. When they say that you are black, don't resist it, because we are black continent. And do you know that black, dark dominate this world? Everywhere there is 3, under it is a little bit darker. No matter how white the world is, as I'm now sitting here, I'm burning the energy that I generated when I was sleeping in the night when it's dark. What is dark? What is black? Do you know that in scientific side of it, in a daytime that is white and bright, you burn away the whole energy that the night gave to you. That is why when it's night, you get weak and you fall asleep. Why are you sleeping? Your brain will regenerate itself when it's black, when it's dark, when it's night. Your heart will rebuild the strength that you have been working all the day long, burning out. Let me say that the daylight consumes things that the strength that the black side gave to you when you are sleeping. We are black continent, and the white people are still consuming all the whole our resources that we are producing in the dark continent. Why don't you leave that continent alone if they are evil? We are not evil. Love yourself. Be proud of your color. Your color is only you that can born a white man. It's only your color that can born a brown person. It's only your color that can born an African. White family can never ever born any other color than white. But black man is in position to produce white, brown, and black. That will tell you that this earth belongs to you. Any science that try to prove me wrong, let him come and challenge me. It's only you that will have albino, which is white. You will have people like Arab people. Even there is 2 black parents that will have baby with blue eyes. And when you read their Bible, it says when, I think it's Solomon or who was born, the mother was shouting that the son was white like Papareligwe, to tell you that the people of Israel are black, and when albino appeared in their midst, they worship him. God bless you. Remain blessed. This is the only thing that I have to educate you today. Think into how to write the culture of your land, your community, the things that people will be able to do, and they go contrary to the law of the land. And when you write it, you will see that you will start selling. You will start making your own money in your own area. Be a writer. Even you can do it as audio. Everything, even the Western world today, history is no longer carrying big book and be shuffling and be reading. Now it's like audio. You listen to the history of the land by audio. So you can use your phone and pick audios and write, secure it as your own property and sell the audio. If you don't know how to do it, I will tell you how you'll be able to put your audios online and sell it and call it the history of your community, the law of your community, and the law of the land, so that people, the white people, will be able to know. All hail Biafra, my people from Anambra State. All hail Biafra, Igbo. Be proud and know that there is a very powerful potential in you as an Igbo man. My people, go and love Miro African Television. That is my page. I would like to use it to promote the culture of our people. God bless Igbo, bless everybody. All hail Biafra. You see that the president is back, but he cannot speak. We prayed that he who rise against our people, he who poured the blood of the Biafrans, will fall sick. Didn't we say it? If he repeat it again, I have nothing to say. Let the remaining go for here for the order. Udo drono the randi by. So let me go and cook and eat. I'm hungry. I have not eaten today. I will drink coffee. So remember blessed. We'll see us by tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Welcome to First View Luxury Hotel. At First View Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit First View Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeline Obamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Start, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.firstviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. First View Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.